Pregnant woman tries to rob me? Enjoy your time, in jail. Prego broad and thug robbed my herb, so I followed them and got them arrested. Back in high school I used to sell a bit of grass, so I could smoke mine for free and have a little extra pocket change for gas and whatnot. To give you an idea, I'd dime an eighth out an ounce every week, too, if there was a crazy party that weekend or whatever. I never sold more than a quarter, and I didn't even like selling that much because it would duck with my limited profit margin. Anyways, I had met this kid at a party. He went to a school in the city, I was in the burbs, and ended up becoming a fairly regular custy, driving up to grab an eighth once in a while as I had a line on some better than most type herb. One day I get a call from him asking if he can give this chick he knows my number. Sure, whatever. Shot was a little slow and I wanted to re-up soon. So I get a call from this chick and she immediately asks if I can get her some. No. I hear some hushed conversation, then it's an ounce. Still no. A half? No. More whispering and I hear someone getting frustrated in the background. She gets back on and asks what I can give her. I tell her a quarter at most. More whispering and she comes back with a quarter and an eighth. Whatever, I figure Terry's more than one person wanting grass, and like I said, I wanted to re-up, so I agree. But I'm kind of hit and it's pouring outside, so I tell her she'll have to come to me. Fast forward about an hour and she pulls up. I run down my driveway and there she is, a pregnant, trashy looking chick accompanied by one of the hoodest boogers I've ever seen. Now I'm not trying to sell bud to a pregnant chick, but I'm figuring it's for OG Bobby Johnson chilling shotgun. I go to her window and she confirms that it's for him by signaling me to go around the car to deal with him, which should have been a red flag, but I wasn't thinking. I go over to parlay with him, the car already reeks of grass. And make the rookie mistake of handing him the product first. He looks at it and starts sighing up a storm. He asks me how much again? 80. Dude, I can't pay 80 for this. We make eye contact and I realize what's up. I try to grab the gra, but he smacks my hand off it and she peels off, almost taking my arm with her. Now my adrenaline starts going because my arm hit the window frame pretty hard and I'm just pissed in general, so I start frantically looking around for something to throw, anything to get them somehow. Then I see my car in the driveway, and then I remember my keys are in my jacket, so I hop right the duck in and start pursuit. At this point I'm starting to think clearly again and I begin to wonder what the duck can I actually do here. I can't ram them off the road and I'm assuming they are heading to bad area where he most certainly would have plenty of backup waiting, as it's clear I'm following them. Plus dude was kind of big as it is. Then it hits me, pregnant chick, ghetto trash bag, the multiple bags of grass they just stole. I was at the end of my selling supply after the quarter and I had 3 grams pre-bagged, which I just threw in a bag with 7.5, so they had separate bags of grass. I whip out my phone and call the cops, tell them I saw some dude with a pregnant girl selling grass to a kid in my neighborhood and I was following them because I was sick of the shot, bullshotting. I stay on the phone and tell them exactly where we are, and as soon as we turned onto the main road they get pulled the duck over. I drove on a little ways ahead so I wouldn't be dragged into it and then busted a U-turn. When I passed them like 10 minutes later, they had the girl and the duck separated, girls in the car, duck standing in the rain at the end of the cop car stressing, and the one of cops was starting a search of their car, where he was sure to find a bag filled with grass and 3 other smaller bags of grass, possession with intent to mother effing sell. Can't help that there was a pregnant chick involved either.